Hey everyone, this is Minion from Minion's Army, and today's video is coming to you from the Clash Babes War. It was the Battle of the Easter Baskets, and I've got 4 attacks for you, 2 of them at the Townhall 12, and then the other 2 at the Townhall 11. Well, the last one's kind of at the Townhall 11. It's pretty much a lightweight, but it's a good attack to see, so I want to share it with you. So the first 2 hits are by the same person. I don't normally do this, but they're different. Same army comp, but a different execution. First one is a BatSlap with the Batwave, and the other one is the BatSlap with the Batbomb, and I want to show the difference between the 2 of them. And then we have Talisa coming in with a DragBat with the Batwave, and then we have Ding coming in with the Batbomb for the DragBat. So after the video intro. Alright, let's take a look here at Barry's attack. He is pushing in with cutting the funnel with a P.E.K.K.A. and a few witches at 9 o'clock. He has a solo P.E.K.K.A. at, we'll say 10 o'clock or 10:30. And he's going to drive the wall wrecker in from 10 o'clock. So he has the P.E.K.K.A. is joining up, the wall wrecker, some witches, the royals, and the healers. So he is driving everything in behind that wall wrecker, and the wall wrecker is able to push through all the way to the town hall, which is pretty rare for a Townhall 12 attack, but it's excellent base recognition. Very few things are targeting that wall wrecker. He's got an expo on it right now. Now he has 2 expos on it. The first one's going to go down, and then he's just left with the wizard tower and the expo, and he's able to get those clan castle troops into the compartment with the town hall. Town hall goes down, warden ability to save the troops, and we're continuing on. So at this point, he's going to get that multi-inferno, and he has got the wizard tower distracted, and he's going to use a Batwave. So as that wizard tower is distracted, the bats can swarm on top of it, and then he is going to continue with the wave around counterclockwise, and they're going to go from defense to defense. So unfortunately, he hits a Tesla farm, and when that Tesla farm pops up, it takes longer for the bats to cycle through, which requires him to use an extra freeze on that Inferno tower, the multi-inferno. Up here, this is a single Inferno and a wizard tower, yet the expo is doing, just picking them off one by one, and the freeze just doesn't last long enough to allow the bats that were left to be able to take down the wizard tower. But in the end, it's not going to matter too much. He's got a ton of troops. They're cycling their way counterclockwise, just like the bats did, so there's really no damage happening to any of his troops. It looks like maybe right now we've got an expo either on, it looks whatever it's on, the healers are healing it up. So it's on the king, the healers are locked onto the king, so it's not going to matter too much in the end. Loads of skeletons still available. The wizard tower picks them off, but it's always interesting to me that the most deadly defense to one troop does hardly any damage to the other. So everything is all healed up and working its way around. So excellent hit, Barry. And we're going to take a look at your other hit. I could not pick a favorite. One was a wave and the other one was a bomb, and it was interesting to see the dynamic between the 2 of them, given that it's an identical army comp. So different base design, same army, coming in this time from 6 o'clock and then from 4 o'clock. Same thing though, we have a P.E.K.K.A. and a few witches there at 6 o'clock. There's more exterior buildings, great value for the skeletons. And then we have one P.E.K.K.A. cutting the funnel over, now it's over in the east. And then we have the wall wrecker and the remainder of the troops pushing on through. In this case, we have that wall wrecker taking a ton of damage. It's got 3 expos and a queen hitting it, and the eagle beating down. So, and as well as the enemy clan castle troops. So in this case, that wall wrecker only made it through 2 layers of walls. It changes the attack in that, without getting that wall wrecker all the way through, his troops are now going to take a left and head towards the eagle. and they're going to basically gut this base. As they gut this base, he is going to warden ability. He used the warden ability there. He starts the Batbomb on top of the multi-inferno. And if you notice, watch how these bats go. Look at the pathing. So with the Batwave, the bats pretty much stay together. In this case, with the Batbomb, they split. Now, given that there's not really anything that's going to take the bats out in that close proximity to where he put the Batbomb off, it's okay. But if it was a base that you needed to freeze, you know, one defense and freeze the other defense, you're going to run in trouble with the Batwave. So they hit the tornado trap and they all went down. But yet, as the heroes bust through the walls, we have the queen stuck on one wall and the king on the other, and the remainder of the troops are working themselves clockwise around the base and taking a walk and clearing out the exterior buildings, and that allows some time for the queen to get through her wall, the king to get through his, and for all the troops to join up in the north. So not sure that that's anything you can really plan on happening, yet it's super handy when it does. All the troops meeting up on the opposite side of the base. And in this particular base, we have one group of troops pretty much working on the exterior buildings, and then we have the queen able to reach in and nab the town hall. Witches take down the archer tower, and the queen is going to cycle around, do a little backup on the wizard or on the gold mine and the archer tower, the wizard tower, and now she's going to grab that Tesla. So excellent hit berry, and it is a great choice to use the bomb on that one over the wave and the wave on the first one. So great hitting and great base recognition. So we have Talisa coming in, and she's going to do a DragBat, and in her DragBat she's going to use the wave. Just uses one loon in the east and one loon in the west to take care of that troll Tesla. Royals pushing in to nab the other Tesla and to clear the funnel. One dragon over at 1 o'clock to help set that side of the funnel. The queen's going to step up. She takes the cannon and she's going to work herself around, nab the archer tower, a few other buildings, and the AD, and the dragons are going to push in from the north. So they are raged up and they are pressing through. I've got the warden set to air behind the air troops, and now we have the Batwave coming in from, we'll say, 8 o'clock. So look at the pathing. Note the pathing on the bats. So the bats are going from defense to defense. It allows for the other troops and the freeze spells to be more effective. She's got the freeze down on the wizard tower. That wizard tower goes down, does a rage to help with getting the loons over to that archer tower. Unfortunately, wizard tower. Unfortunately, that wizard tower targeted the bats, took out the bats, but in the end, it's fine. She's got some minions down for cleanup. The queen is still up, and also the dragons. So excellent hit. Now, before anyone gives me a hard time about showing Ding's replay, it was a really good replay, so I have to do it. Even though it's low weight, and maybe you can call this a 10.5 because it's basically Townhall 10 defenses, maybe a few Townhall 9 defenses, but it does have an eagle. So he's cutting in with the royals in the west, E-Drag in the north, and doing an excellent job pushing those royals around. Gets the AD. Here in a second, the queen's going to reach it. And if you notice, he's got a nice little funnel cut. So he's going to continue around with the royals. He's going to lay the dragons down, and should be happening here pretty shortly. Here they come, the row of dragons. They're in the northwest, followed by the warden and some loons. Presses in. Now we know that the multi-infernos don't do a whole lot of damage to the dragons, which is part of the reason why he started with the dragons first and not the loons. If he started with the loons first, he would have lost most of them to those infernos. Has the slammer coming in, and it is going to hopefully take out that AD in the north that was left standing. And now we have a Batbomb going off. So the Batbomb was right on top of the Wizard Tower, took out the Wizard Tower, and even though the bats will scatter with the Batbomb, there's not a whole lot left that can take out the bats. So excellent hit ding. And I know that these replays are from the Easter War, and I apologize for getting them out slow. The next Babes event is going to be the Luau annual event, and that is going to be a Babes versus Bows war. So if you are a bow, you can join the Discord for bows to hopefully get yourself a date for that war, and the Babes will be out looking for dates. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.